And welcome back to another Farming Sim episode. Boy oh boy, have I been hard at work. I have been busting my tail in order to get things ready and set up. We're probably not going to buy land this video. I've been watching the poll. Haven't seen anything that y'all have decided on plot 77 or plot 78. So until I get a vote or votes on the plot, I don't think that we're going to buy anything just yet. So if you want your voice to be heard in this, make sure that you go hit that poll, make your selection. It doesn't matter which field y'all buy or want me to buy. Whatever one has the most votes is the one that's going to get purchased. But today is just going to be focused on selling. We're going to try to make as much money as we possibly can. Try to keep that loan down a little bit. Trying to pay those back is a lot harder than you might think. It's a lot of... If you play the game and you play with the loans and you don't just grind out what you have in order to continue growing your farm, it's a lot of work. You work in your field. Oh my goodness, this stuff is so heavy on this truck. I can't believe that. We might just take the tractor next time. It's a grind and a half just to knock the loan down. But as soon as we get here and we start unloading, I'm going to show you where we're at with our loan. As you can tell, we're up to $22,000. Bank account's not looking too hot. I'm hoping with this video we can make quite a bit of money. As you can see in the back of the gravity wagons, we do have our corn. It is top dollar for corn right now. I have been really watching the markets hard. We're going to end up selling our wool. I'm going to be looking at our cattle. We might end up selling our cattle. And possibly restocking our cattle. It all just really depends. So, y'all are in for it just like I am. Like I said, I mean, this is going to be kind of a let's play as we lock our brakes up down this hill. And are just getting absolutely pushed by these gravity wagons. That is insane. Oh my goodness. Stop. Thank you. So this is Johnson's Farmers Market, I believe. Yeah. So while we're here and we're unloading, our loan is down to 0. Finally. I ended up having to sell our plow. Mainly because, for one, I had to do a lot more work with it. It was a lot harder to do the fields because it is a little bit glitchy. It does not like a rolling hill type land layout. So I made the executive decision that we're just going to sell it. It was already paid for. Might as well get our money back out of it while we still can. And that allowed us to pay the rest of our loan off. I had the loan work down to around $50,000, maybe $55,000. And I actually went back and watched one of the videos I created about it with our first tillage. And I saw that it was more hassle than it was worth. There's another plow that I have that I'm probably going to end up purchasing here soon because we are going to have to get ready to go planting. And with raising corn, you have to do some deep tillage in this game. Excuse the dryer going off there. We're in the middle of trying to play catch up. So I just went ahead and was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get rid of this. There's no reason to continue to hold it. And we'll just end up getting a new plow later down the road. It's only around 100 grand. I can work up 100 grand quite easily. Matter of fact, I think it's like 85,000 on the nose. So 85,000 is not hard to get. We're already 10,000 ahead of where we just started. So that's not that big of a deal. But we're just going to we're going to get rid of pretty much everything that we're able to sell pre-planting. The cows are up to around $2,200. I'm really hoping that they cap out at around $3,000. We'll take another look at that as soon as we get to the farm. But this has been a rocky road. We almost lost the farm due to loan expenses, kind of bad executive decisions. But things are starting to turn around. I keep saying that, and I know that it gets a little bit redundant and a little bit repetitive. But I am dead serious. Things are about to take a turn for the best option that we have. I can feel it. I know that once we get this field down, my contract working and contract moving and stuff like that is really gonna slow down, and we can really just focus on our farm. It's just an exceedingly slow process. Trust me, y'all are seeing like updates. I have spent a lot of time just getting to where we can do these videos. And I'm not a big fan of putting the, how do you say it? The easy money things, like the $200 a day or $200 an hour things. I don't like them. I think that's kind of like a cheap thing. So maybe down the road will be one of those things. But as you can also tell, coming back into the farm, these sheep are just going absolutely nuts, which is good for us, because the more wool and the more things that we can sell, the better off we're going to be. So I'm so happy that our sheep are doing well. Our cattle are getting ready to sell. It's been quite a long time for them, so I'm hoping that they come around really quickly. But once again, this is just going to be one of those things that this is just part of the game. We're getting our returns finally, and we are going to go ahead and drop this, and we are going to get rid of the truck for the tractor. So I hope y'all enjoy, and I will get back with you. Oh, I also said that we were going to look at the what cattle is worth. So let's go ahead and do that while it's on my mind. $2,400. That's not bad. I do have to feed them. Probably need to feed these guys as well. Nope. So y'all kick back and relax and enjoy this time lapse. I know that a lot of it is time lapse based, but we're kind of just running solo. And I've just got to try to get as much content out to you as possible. And a lot of it's kind of repetitive, and I'm trying to keep it to where it's not as repetitive. And I've got, whenever I say I got big plans for this map, I mean, I've got huge plans. I've been talking to some other people, some of the people that I'm looking to bring into the map. They're excited for it. They've all been watching the content, and I will release this map to people to come help on, because I do want y'all to be, really feel like you're a part of this, because you are. And I would love to have you, the viewer, come out and help really, really get this farm up and running. And once we get up and running, it's going to take a massive amount of people to keep it running. I mean, I have so many big plans for this thing that it is unreal. So sit back, relax. We got, I think, maybe half of a gravity wagon left to sell. So enjoy the time lapse, everybody. So before we load up and get to go sell all this beautiful stuff, I just wanted to show y'all how much wool we actually have. Like, this is ridiculous. This is just insane. But I want more. I want to add another one. I'm thinking about adding it maybe right here, but the issues with doing this before we actually get to like the actual farm homestead, I'll just show you. We had 6 bales lined up here and here, and all 6 bales are gone. They are just mowing through hay so fast that it is honestly going to get to the point to where I'm either going to have to cut multiple times a year again, which also slows down progress and game because I'm going to have to spend those extra couple of hours going through that, or I'm really going to have to start focusing on the homestead because I really do want to get that farm built before we continuously just add everything, because I'm ultimately going to end up selling all this. We're not going to get rid of the animals. We are going to keep them. So I do need to start thinking about how we're going to transition everything over to the new place, because that new place, I say within about another year, we're going to have our homestead. We're going to end up hiring a logging company. They're going to come in, they're going to take all the logs out, all the timber, and we're going to get ready to purchase a lot of big things. I would say probably within, not this year, but next year for sure. We are definitely... Alright, so this one's not wanting to cooperate. Why are you not wanting to come off? Let's see if we can... You're gonna be a stubborn one, aren't you? Alright. There we go. Get back in the cab here. Set that down. And I just made it worse for myself. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go back to loading all the wool up. And we're going to continue to sell. We are at 40,000 over the winter. It is planting time for corn. We are going to sell what's up here by the shed as well. We're just going to get rid of everything. Anything that we can to make a little bit of extra money from our resources that we have, we are terminating. I don't know where our cattle is at. I know that they're getting really low on food and water. They're up to $2,800. So probably next episode we're going to be cashing in on our cattle. Probably gonna go ahead and cash them in. I really want to get a bigger cattle facility, but once again, I don't think that it'll be out here. I think that it's gonna have to be whenever we get the homestead up and running completely. Because if we try to do it now, the biggest issues with doing it now is that we're just going to be shooting ourselves in the foot. We're going to add another $90,000 into this place. This place is in our, eventual operation base. This is just more or less to get us up and running on the map. So I really think after our next field, after we purchase our next field, our basis of operation is going to end up changing to just getting just getting the operation set up completely, getting the funding that we need in order to go buy the piece of land that we're looking to actually operate out of 110%, not anything else. That is the only thing that we're going to be doing, is racking up money to pay off the debt for our new field. Once we get the debt paid off, we are definitely going to look about. I say that we're going to get another combine, but I'm not sure if we will, because I'm pretty sure that if we end up getting a really nice combine, we're going to kind of shoot ourselves in the foot here, because we need to get that farmstead up and running, so that way we can get rid of this operation, get in with our true operation base, and really start hounding out getting that set up, getting the farm built, kind of show y'all where the plans are going to end up going, because I don't want to leak out too much information now. And once we get that going, this map's just going to blow up in a good way. We're going to have more money than we're going to know what to truly do with. But it's also going to be the fact that whenever we do get that place, we're going to be farther away from here, which is where a lot of our fields are. But we're going to cash in. I mean, we're really about to start pounding this out. So once again, I hope that y'all are all enjoying these series. I'm really enjoying trying to get this map up and running. It's taking everything I know about Farming Sim to really get this thing going. I mean, this is a major feat that we are trying to overcome here. I mean, this map's not meant for just one person to be running. I mean, this is meant to be a multiple farm operation. And we're just not there, so probably... I forgot to lock those down. So once again, stick around and find out. I'm curious as well how long it's going to take me to get up and running. Probably going to be doing way more contracts off screen as well in order to get this up and running as fast as possible. Alright, everybody. Let's go over how much money we've made once the saving content thing goes away. So just today alone, we made 51,000 and we made another 20,000. We made around 52 grand, which is great because this will end up paying off our new plow that we're going to purchase next episode, and we're allowed to get a big enough loan in order to buy one of these two plots. So looks like we're only gonna have to take out another 500,000. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But as much as I hate to say it, the combine's gonna have to get traded in. We're gonna have to get a bigger combine, bigger headers, things of that nature. But until then, I will see you next time. Have a good night, good day, wherever you're from, and